Человек. Продолжаем расследование. Плазменное повреждение верхнего позвонка заточной кости мозжечка. Угу. Это вскрытие рот белами. Ладно. Доктор. Получите доступ к этажу для вип-гостей. Врулич. Ага. Так, подожди, давай с тобой поговорим сначала.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure. Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform, and I'd best return to work, Inspector.
Тебе будоражит твой аппетит? Ну, смотри, тебе даже цветы кто-то приносит. Значит, не все так безнадежно. Да? Ты какой-то странный. Так. Мне куда?
The Grand Colonial Front Desk. How may I be? I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. That's a good point. If they give me guff, let me just set you up with VIP guest flora.
Графом. Так, там будет этаж в целом недоступен. Или... Вообще-то в помещениях курить запрещено. Это что такое? Бербедж... А, это вот это, кстати, Бербедж. Который она говорила, что он... Да.
Initiating banter protocol. Now simulating greetings. Theater Obsidian. Burbage 3001's programming is banter protocol. Burbage 3001 was designed to disrupt Halcyon Helen's. Burbage 3001 now running shock and dismay protocol. But this unit has...
Ясно. Тебе что-нибудь можно это? И что, это можно реально взять? Спасибо. Так, мне сюда, да? Ага, так, подожди-ка. Тут еще было 2 закрытых. 2... Зеки... Ты кто?
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Just between you and me, Oh, it's a damn shame about Miss Helen. Bertie's taking it pretty hard. Miss Helen was the love of his life. So, what did you want to... I'm ashamed to admit it, but me and a couple of the other rangers, we didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's guess Constable Keene saw things a bit different. Miss Helen was outspoken. She made her share just between you and me. I heard rumors the Prophet never much cared for help. No, we lost him somewhere, but he was definitely... What can I do for you?
Ага, значит, вы вип-гости, да? Мгм. Это что такое?
Is that a woolly cow? Why is there a woolly cow
Корова.
in the hotel?
Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow. Woolly cows are an import species for the wilderness exploitation. Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo's... A brief survey of this area reveals that the most... Insufficient data. A brief survey of localized... This unit was likely...
То есть они ее затащили в номер, да? Забавно. И она, получится, пьяная в номере сейчас. Так, закройте. Шарик. Хорошо. Ну. Блин, сколько тут комнат? Ты кто? Берти. Ага. Мы с тобой разговаривали. Это кто? Есть кто? Хорошо. Типа шоколадки, наверное, либо наркота. Да, мне денежек, я поиздержался, 4800. Так, тут объю. Магазин был. Тут Берти. Не хочу с тобой говорить пока. Так, о. Продать. Продать. Вам нету? Кепка. Бонус длинноствольные. Запугивание. Немножко, 200, все. Ух ты. А, ну потому что он желтый, да? Покупал за 6000, ой, за 5. Так, ну мне в принципе, подожди, тут что? Мне в принципе пока ничего не нужно, у меня достаточно всего. Да, блин. Но я, получается, штукарь потрачу, да? Блин, дорого. Дорого. Так, корова этот. Это я здесь приехал. 2 закрытых. Ага, с собой разговаривать. Бэк уберем. Хотя не, пускай будет. Вас бухать не будут?
Oh, you got that?
Ну, блин, ну зайди ты, идешь какую дверь закрой. Перелетел. Какой-то камевоежок, что ли?
No.
Nicely done.
Его пофармили теперь. Может, тебе будущее, да? Это типа компьютер-телевизор, я так понимаю. Жесть. Так. Ну, а где ты, Спенсер?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't. Expect a complaint to. You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't. Well, that wasn't in the script, but you did at least. Wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID. Oh, no, this is. You're here to investigate me. Oh, I assure you. That was a quote from the Retiree's Revenge, in which I played an ex-thief turned decrepit old man. But, of course. Now, what shall I sign first? Your. Do you mean to say you're not a. Oh. Hi. You know, now that I look at you, ask me anything. Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? We. How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only. Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps. None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally. And. Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Very well then.
Хорошо. Хорошо. Так, поговорите с шофером Анваром. Анваром. Это где?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Где?
Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign subs. Chemical analysis complete. Oil, terroray. Blood, terroray. Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances cause extreme gastrointestinal. This bottle contained Rizzo's Spectrum vodka.
Ага. Сюда, да, наверное? Так, и у меня еще получается там квест в космопорт.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an approximating searching slug work logs. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to most corporations have regular slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does
Wait, Captain.
performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone outside.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Weren't you listening? We're Is this some kind of a joke? No, we don't. Why are you... Here, just take it. Just take it and don't ask me for anything ever again.
Хорошо. Да я просто хотелось мне подоставать.
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my... You're the inspector? Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest. Well, yes. Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary... Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients. Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I... Well, I suppose that's as good a point as any I've heard. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal. Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather... Let's not talk about the incident. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that if you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found. I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal. Thank you for your understanding.
Это в смысле, мне надо идти в космопорт, где... Оттуда? Жесть. Так. Что, продолжаю. Вскрытие замков. Еще десяточка и будет у меня. Так, порвать. Последняя, да? Прикольно. До 3 раз. Давай вот это возьмем. Такая же тема, да? Тоже возьмем. Чтобы они восстанавливались и еще раз отвлекали врага. Так. В мне. Почему мне показывают сюда? Выход. Пойдем поищем помощника. Скорее всего, это был какой-то ингредиент, который он добыл в центре. Ага, это вот самый большой остров центра, да? Плюс еще мне надо сюда. Странно, почему внутри у меня, точка перемещения не появилась. Я, конечно, наверное, скипаю тут дополнительные квесты, но что-то как-то вот неохота. Итак, DLC здоровая. Так, давай с тобой поговорим.
Greetings, non-criminally bureaucrat, please. All requests for security footage require a nominal bits received. If you would like a wine, recommend. Understood. This information. Error. This unit is. This unit has been programmed. This purple.
500 битов, это охренело, сволочь. У меня и так денег нет. Вот тебе. О, труп уже убрали. Оперативненько. Или в смысле его просто положили на каталку? Так. Че, будешь со мной общаться?
I'm a criminal, get it? They don't let me talk to law-abiding sorts.
Ну и хрен тебе. Где мне вот найти бы штучку, чтобы... Тут вот, короче, запретная зона. Вот тут раз, тут 2. И там еще 2 куска. Ну, конечно, не критично. Но хотелось бы просто любопытно, что там есть. Эх. Ладно. Лайон. Нет, не пентхаус. Вот это, наверное. Ага. Надеюсь, я продвигаюсь к... Это пожар, что ли, или это что? Ох, ни хрена себе. Торнадо. Так, так. 54. 2 шапки. Ну, конечно, будет диссонансно выглядеть. Ну, хрен с ним. Так, 3 шапки как раз, замечательно. У меня выше, да? 54, 62, 67 у меня вроде. Так. Броня, говорю. Так. Ага. Тебя? Да, 62. Так, продать. Угу. Ну, купить у меня денег нет. Вот это купим. Так. Ух ты. Побежали. Ой, там лес, прикольно. А туда дороги нет, кстати. Тихо. Молодцы. Нашли несколько экземпляров. Хм. $148. Подожди. Есть. Не зря прокачал. Так, дробаш 1000. Легкий, отталкивающий. Подожди, блин. Ну, у меня 1900. Эх. Так, ну я теперь могу 150, да? Кстати, по навыкам я себе поставил способностям вот это. Бонус и дамаг. Ой, снижение брони. Резалку, короче, я так понимаю. Так, верстак. А, это вышка, наверное, типа лифта. Посыльный-то у нас мертв. Поговорите с посыльным. Что-то я взял. Обыщите троп. Обыскал. И... Что там? А. Мне не нравится, красненькие появились. Они где? Они внизу? Надеюсь, меня не обвинят в преступлении. Так, ладно. Пока рядом враги. А где они? А, они использовали вот этих вот для добычи? Прикольно, я их не видел. Ключ-карт от чего-то. Что вот у меня вот ЦВ слева, интересно? Давайте, давайте вперед. Зачем мне этот патрон тратить? Так, что я получил? От сейфа на объекте 0451. Не знаю, что за объект. Так. Пентхаус. Узнаем, для чего он направлял своего посыльного и почему они использовали. Вряд ли он, конечно, ответит. буйных.
You're here. I hope you have the photon proto-distributor, or we're never leaving this damn facility. Ask me anything. Oh? Tampering? No, no, no. What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's... well, there's... Maybe I just wanted to see what was it. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use.
Так ты ее отравил. Ну или хотел отравить. Так, один, как минимум, косвенный соучастник найден.
I will. Terror ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die. And even then, it would be an extended No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bella. I only wanted her to be incapacitated. Please think twice about telling... Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom. I promise I shall make up for my actions.
Да, мне, честно говоря, все равно. Серьезно. Статую там, не статую. А зачем статую? Ну, это не отравление, конечно. Скажем правду. Хотя, может быть, и администратор тоже под подозрением.
Excellent. Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder.
О, я могу выбрать? Интересно. 26-й, неплохо. А ачивку не дали, да? Ну ладно. Ну, короче, 150, в принципе, я могу без даже этих. Я сейчас сюда осталось. Так. Подожди. Персонаж. Способность дали. Но это надо будет подумать. Дальше. Кто убил? Нет. Давай тогда сюда. Князь заразы. Миф?
Don't keep Mr. Kincannon waiting.
Ага. Пройти могу?
I'm torn. I despise rudeness toward Eileen, who is entirely invaluable to Slug, and yet I do enjoy... Now then, here for my alibi. Another murder? Drunk raptidons? Black hole... Sounds as though you've already sorted it out. Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with... Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear? Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you? Oh, that's good. That's very... I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder. Let's see. That night, torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine? An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. It's as I said. You shouldn't. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune. I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but... You may very well want to. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began... Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing. Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico. As to the specific... Before... I'm obliged. Regardless, this will... I would never. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley. No, I'm sure. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account. Was there... The original incident? I made him an offer he should have refused. An excellent deduction, Inspector. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore... Still technically visible to the human eye, but it was all perfectly legal too. Which, my power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been... Alas, I can't. I am, first and foremost. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term... Because one day soon, Sublight... Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the... Continue investigating, Inspect. Constable Keene? Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident? It seems murder is becoming an Thank you for informing me of Constable Keene's... We may have been on opposite sides of the law on occasion, but we were not enemies. Maria was a decent soul. And law knows those are in short supply around here. I'm also saddened. No, but let's discuss. Very well. A few, Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridan. She said it was role research. But how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to... I wonder, did she run out of time in the end? That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? This murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life, bigger than her latest move. Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown. Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily. I might. Your point, Inspector? Yes. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand... One moment. What or who made you decide to investigate me? Understandable. A man of my standing would. Now then, did you need any...
Понятно, короче, интриги. А может пистолет у тебя забрать? Нельзя? Жаль. Ну ты же сказал, что можно исследовать. Тихо.
This copy of TK contains 140. The missing pages were likely removed. Transmission Inspector. Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. Analysis in 98.3% of this unit is the area within a 0 point. That is.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently confirmed. The grip has been modified for a... Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better... The fingerprints belong to...
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Так. Так. Угу. Приемник жучка. В кабинете вы нашли... Так. Кладовщицу. Князь. Князь. Кладовщик. Приемник. О. В туалете, что ли?
Timeline is transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the due to the high level of based on the accumulated mix of sludge.
Так, и что мне это дает? Пока ничего. Ладно. И как мне туда попасть? Подожди. Так и в смысле? Подожди, а как мне попасть-то к ней? Круто, блин. А. Понятно. Да.
Hi there. Sorry,
Ага.
this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. Feel free to have a look around, sir.
Ой, мне открыли дверь. Так, а что мне по деньгам? 7 тысяч. 7 тысяч. Нужно купить расходников. Продать хлам за 100. Опа. Так, 23. О. А у меня 50, вроде 50 с чем-то. 44. О, кстати, подожди, у меня тут... Я этих... лопат понабирал, да. Во, вот это вот мне прикольно больше нравится. Ну, блин. У меня вот это 108. А, подожди, 69. Сейчас, подожди-ка. Викарию поменяем. 67. Так, и чё? А, мне туда, да?
So this is where Slug houses all its completely legally obtained inventory.
Воровать не буду пару. Ну, пока. А потом не знаю. Ага. Ага. А иди мне к тебе карточку, пожалуйста. Либо карточку. Тут это, походить бы. Мне просто из любопытства. Чтобы я этот симулятор или как он-то вот этот.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
О! ХЗ шпрыса.
The biology of this sprat is highly unusual. This sprat has been in contact with multiple Sprats possess the unique immunological subset. A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it, based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublights.
Так.
Slug certainly goes out of its way to make it seem like they're trying to hide their illicit activities. Quite the denial of reality.
Тяжелое оружие. Ва-банк. Просто космос. 2500. Я сюда не зря зашел. Мне, конечно, пулемет не очень нравится, но, как говорится, на безрыбье и такое сходит. Так. Я там был, тут был.
Is fight night still on then?
Yeah, we're on. I got 500 riding on Dr. Billy, taking it off.
Охранник. А, это я за ним, да? Верстак.
I didn't even know they made Raptidon erotica. Ooh, fragile.
Так, до кодочка добегу. И вот туда вот, да, вот, чтобы не пройти мне, блин. Не в это. Карточку бы. Карточку, которую я не могу дать. Ладно. Продолжу в следующий раз. Как так?